Voiceover script, 8-minute version, clean edit. What if today was the day everything changed? The day a former president reignited a firestorm that could reshape the political landscape. That's exactly what happened, and it's already sparking outrage, confusion, and speculation across the country. Donald Trump, never far from controversy, made a shocking statement today that has sent shockwaves through both his supporters and critics alike. So let's break down what just went down, why it matters, and what could come next. This morning, in a surprise press conference at Mar-a-Lago, Trump didn't just respond to recent legal setbacks. He issued a warning: he will not accept the results of the 2024 election unless it is free of corruption, a phrase many are interpreting as a veiled threat to reject the outcome if he loses. That alone is enough to make headlines. But there's more. Trump also accused the Department of Justice of deliberately delaying his criminal trials until after Election Day, a claim he offered no evidence for, but one that immediately drew sharp criticism. Then came an even bigger bombshell. He hinted that, if re-elected, he might use presidential power to stop ongoing prosecutions against him. Timing is everything, and this announcement comes just weeks before voters head to the polls. These remarks are more pointed, more aggressive than anything we've heard from him recently. The backlash started almost immediately. Democratic lawmakers have called his comments dangerous, even calling them a direct threat to democracy itself. Some Republicans are quietly distancing themselves, with insiders describing his rhetoric as playing with fire. Legal experts warn that using the presidency to interfere with judicial processes would be a clear abuse of power, and potentially grounds for another impeachment. On social media, the reaction has been explosive. Hashtags like #TrumpUnhinged and #ElectionThreat are trending globally. His supporters see strength in his words, proof he's fighting for truth and justice. His critics call it authoritarian behavior masked as populism. Let's talk about the bigger picture, because this isn't just noise. This could change the entire trajectory of the race. Trump's base eats up this kind of language. For them, it reinforces the idea that he's standing up to a corrupt system. But undecided voters, the ones who often decide elections, may see it differently. Many are already wary of his legal troubles. This new stance could push them further toward Kamala Harris. Harris's campaign responded quickly, accusing Trump of undermining faith in American democracy and promising that no one is above the law. The debate now isn't just about policies or personalities. It's about whether America can handle another constitutional crisis. Especially if Trump refuses to concede in the event of a loss. And remember, the Supreme Court is still deciding whether former presidents have absolute immunity from prosecution. If they rule in Trump's favor, it could open the door to even more dramatic claims of executive authority. This moment feels like a turning point, not just for Trump, but for American democracy. He's always thrived on chaos, on controversy, on defying norms. But when those tactics start clashing directly with the foundations of our electoral process, the stakes get real, fast. Because here's the thing, words matter. Especially when they come from someone who's been president, and could be again. Trump's latest statements aren't just campaign rhetoric. They're a test. A test of how far he's willing to go. A test of how much the American people will tolerate. And maybe most importantly, a test of whether our institutions are strong enough to withstand what comes next. So where do we go from here? Well, one thing's for sure, the drama isn't slowing down. Whether you love him or loathe him, Donald Trump continues to dominate the national conversation, and today proved that he's not backing down. Now it's your turn. What do you think about Trump's latest remarks? Is he defending democracy, or endangering it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.